Hi, my name is Muhammad Fidel bin Sahar Rashid. I will explain about healthcare related tax relief. In line with the increase in public health concern, the government has proposed to increase the limit of the following healthcare related income tax relief. For first one, expenses for medical treatment paid by the taxpayer for the taxpayer parent, such as treatment in clinic and hospital, non-cosmetic dental treatment, daycare center and home care center treatment. The tax relief limit given previously was RM 5,000, but in the 2021 budget presentation, the government has increased the tax relief limit to the RM 8,000. For the second one, medical treatment expenses for treatment for serious disease for the taxpayer's spouse or child. Fertility treatment for the taxpayer and spouse. The previous tax relief was RM 6,000 but has been increased to RM 8,000 in year assessment 2021. The third one, expenses for medical checkup for the taxpayer's spouse or child. The previous tax relief limit was RM 500 but has been raised up to RM 1,000. We know that the people are very concerned about their own health at the time of COVID-19 by always doing daily medical checkup at clinic and hospital. Therefore, the government has taken this initiative by providing higher tax relief limit in order to ease the burden of the taxpayer. Lastly, expenses on the following vaccination for the taxpayer's spouse or child. Previously, there was no tax relief limit given, but in the 2021 budget, the government has given a tax deduction of RM 1,000 to the taxpayer. These vaccination expenses are for those who use personal money for injection and not those who get free injection provided by the government through My Sejahtera. Next, I will explain about a reduction of income tax rate. Under the budget, the government has proposed to reduce the resident individual income tax rate for the chargeable income band of RM 15,001 to RM 70,000 from 14% to 30% with effect from year assessment 2021. Given that Malaysia has a progressive personal income tax system, Malaysian tax resident individual with a chargeable income of over RM 70,000 will also enjoy a slight reduction in income tax payable. Non-Malaysian tax resident individual will still be subject to the flat income tax rate of 13%.
My name is Muhammad Din Shazwan bin Rosli. I will explain some personal relief for individual who can reduce the tax rate when the COVID-19 hit the country. There are something in the 2020 maintained in the budget 2021 announced by the government, and there are some improvement in the 2021 budget. Among them are, first, for disabled spouse. They receive a tax deduction in 2020 of RM 3,500, but due to COVID-19, the government has agreed to increase the tax limit relief by RM 1,500, which brings the total value to RM 5,000. Ini menjelaskan bahawa pada waktu COVID-19 ini, bagi pasangan OKU sangat-sangat memerlukan wang tunai yang begitu banyak. Maka di bajet 2021 ini, pihak kerajaan telah pun memberikan pengurangan cukai iaitu sebanyak 1,500 pada tahun 2021 yang secara keseluruhannya bajet 2021 mengurangkan kadar cukai sebanyak RM5,000 untuk pasangan OKU. Second, education fees for yourself or personal in 2020 only deducts the take rate of RM7,000, while in the 2021 the rates remain the same at 7,000, but there is an increase for those who wish to upgrade their skill courses by RM1,000 per year with effect from 2021 to 2022. Bagi individu yang ingin melanjutkan pelajarannya dengan meningkatkan kemahiran, mereka akan menerima RM1,000 di tahun 2021. Pada tahun 2020, hanya individu-individu yang ingin sambung belajar degree ataupun ke peringkat-peringkat yang lain hanya mendapatkan pengurangan teks sebanyak RM7,000. Tetapi pada tahun 2021, pengurangan teks itu dikekalkan sebanyak RM7,000, tetapi ada pertambahan sebanyak RM1,000 bagi siapa yang ingin meningkatkan kemahirannya di dalam pembelajaran ataupun sebaliknya bagi individu itu sendiri dapat pengurangan lagi sebanyak RM1,000 yang berkuat kuasa pada tahun 2021 sehingga tahun 2022. The third, for lifestyle, also increased the tax deduction rate in 2021 by RM500, bringing the total value to RM3,000. For sport-related expenses, including participation in the competition sports, also extend to include electronic expenses of newspaper. This will take effect from year 2021. The government has also agreed to extend the purchase period for private computer until the end of 2021, which previously expired at the end of the 2020. Sedia semua maklum mengetahui bahawa pada zaman COVID ini, ramai yang akan belajar secara alam maya ataupun online. Ini memberikan kesan kepada ibu bapa untuk membeli komputer riba, telefon bimbit dan juga tablet bagi kanak-kanak untuk kemudahan pembelajaran secara dalam talian. Maka di bajet 2021 ini pihak kerajaan telah pun memanjangkan tempoh pengurangan cukai itu pada tahun 2020 hanya sehingga tamatnya 31 Disember 2020. Di bajet 2021 ini, pihak kerajaan telah pun memanjangkan tempoh pengurangan cukai itu sehingga akhir tahun 2021. Maka, ibu bapa boleh membeli kemudahan-kemudahan untuk anak-anak dengan mendapatkan pengurangan cukai sehingga tempoh akhir tahun 2021. Dengan nilai keseluruhannya adalah sebanyak RM3,000 pengurangan cukai pada tahun 2021. The last one, Net Saving Scheme Simpanan Pendidikan Nasional SSPN in 2020, individual only receive a tax rate of RM8,000 ending in 2020. But the government takes advantage of individuals who keep saving in SSPN by extending the tax rate until 2020. Ini semua sedia maklum mengetahui pihak kerajaan telah pun memanjangkan tempoh pengurangan cukai pada tahun 2021 sehingga tahun 2022. Berbeza pada tahun 2020, pihak kerajaan hanya mengurangkan tempoh kadar cukai itu sehingga akhir tempoh 2020 dengan pengurangan cukai sebanyak RM8,000. Tetapi pada tahun 2021, pihak kerajaan memanjangkan tempohnya sehingga tahun 2022. Dengan pengurangan kadar cukainya masih sama pada tahun sebelumnya, iaitu RM8,000. Ini terbukti menunjukkan bahawa kerajaan prihatin terhadap rakyat dek kerana COVID-19 melanda negara, selari dengan tema bajet 2021, iaitu teguh kita menang bersama. Itu sahaja daripada saya. Sekian, terima kasih.
Compensation for loss of employment. Presently, an individual taxpayer is entitled to income tax exemption in respect of compensation received for loss of employment under the following circumstances. Full income tax exemption on compensation received in the Director General of Inland Revenue Board is satisfied that the loss of employment is due to illness or health issues. The next one is income tax exemption of 10,000 ringgit for each full year of service with the same employer or with the companies in the same group. To ease the financial burdens of individual taxpayers who lost employment, the government has proposed to increase the 10,000 ringgit multiplier to 20,000 ringgit from the year 2020 to 2021. Thank you. Private retirement schemes, which is PRS. PRS is extended to 3,000 per year until year 2025 in the budget 2021. The PRS tax relief given to individuals who save in the voluntary scheme has proven to be effective in encouraging Malaysians to save more for their retirement. Extending the PRS tax relief until 2025 is a positive move by the government that views the rakyat preparedness towards their retirement well-being as a national priority, especially during this challenging pandemic time. Thank you. Malaysian employees are required to be contributors to the EPF. It is proposed that the statutory rate of the employees' contribution to the EPF will be reduced from 11% to 9% of the employees' wages beginning from January 2021 for a period of 12 months only to increase the take-home pay. The above proposal is effective from 1 January and this was discussed in Budget 2021. Thank you.
Di bawah Pelan Pemulihan Ekonomi Negara atau juga dikenali sebagai Pelan Jana Semula Ekonomi Negara atau yang lebih ringkas iaitu Penjana, yang diumumkan pada 5 Jun 2020, kerajaan memperkenalkan insentif cukai berikut untuk menggalakkan lagi syarikat dalam sektor perkilangan untuk menubuhkan atau memindahkan perniagaan atau aktiviti pembuatan mereka ke Malaysia. Antara inisiatifnya adalah bagi syarikat baharu, pengecualian cukai pendapatan penuh iaitu 0% kadar cukai selama 10 atau 15 tahun. Ia bergantung sama ada jumlah pelaburan modal adalah antara 300 juta hingga 500 juta atau lebih daripada 500 juta. Dan bagi syarikat sedia ada yang memindahkan kemudahan mereka ke luar negara Malaysia, bagi mereka yang ini, ia akan dapat allowance cukai pelaburan sebanyak 100% selama 5 tahun. Berdasarkan usaha awal yang dibuat ini, ialah untuk menarik pelaburan langsung asing. Pertama sekali, kerajaan mencadangkan untuk melanjutkan tempoh permohonan untuk insentif selama setahun lagi sehingga 31 Disember 2022. Bukan sehingga 31 Disember 2021. Kemudian ia juga melanjutkan ketersediaan insentif ini walaupun dengan kadar cukai yang berbeza kepada syarikat dalam sektor perkhidmatan terpilih, termasuk syarikat yang mengguna pakai revolusi perindustrian 4.0 dan teknologi pendigitalan dengan pelaburan yang menyumbang kepada kesan yang ketara dalam penyediaan atau pembangunan penyelesaian teknologi berdasarkan cabaran saintifik atau kejuruteraan yang besar. Kemudian yang kedua, penyediaan infrastruktur dan teknologi untuk pengkomputeran awam. Yang ketiga, R&D ataupun Research and Development atau aktiviti reka bentuk dan pembangunan. Yang keempat, ujian makmal dan ujian klinikal, peranti perubatan, dan yang kelima, last sekali adalah apa-apa perkhidmatan lain yang ditentukan oleh Menteri Kewangan. Okey, ini menunjukkan insentif cukai bagi sektor perkhidmatan yang berbentuk kadar cukai pendapatan akan diberi keutamaan antara 0% sehingga 10% selama 10 tahun untuk syarikat baharu, dan kadar cukai pendapatan keutamaan kadar tetap iaitu 10% selama 10 tahun iaitu untuk syarikat yang sedia ada dengan aktiviti perkhidmatan baru. Okey, seperti yang dinyatakan saya baru-baru tadi, kerajaan sebelum ni telah memperkenalkan insentif cukai untuk syarikat pembuatan yang layak yang memindahkan operasi mereka ke Malaysia di bawah penjana syarikat insentif. Okey, sebagai lanjutan kepada insentif penjana ni, kerajaan telah mencadangkan sehingga 5 non-resident yang memegang kunci atau jawatan sisut dalam setiap syarikat insentif yang berpindah akan dikenakan flat personal income tax sebanyak 15% untuk 5 tahun berturut-turut dengan syarat. Yang pertama, ia mestilah individu itu menerima gaji bulanan tidak kurang daripada RM25,000, dan kedua, individu tersebut mestilah Malaysian tax resident bagi setiap tahun sepanjang tempoh 5 tahun. Okey, permohonan untuk concessionary tax rate ini boleh dikemukakan kepada MIDA dari 7 November 2020 hingga 31 Disember 2021.
Tax incentive for manufacturers of pharmaceutical products, including vaccines. Presently, manufacturers of pharmaceutical products may apply for pioneer status or investment tax allowance under the Promotion of Investment Act 1986 or the Buy Nexus Status Tax Incentive. As we know, now Malaysia is hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, not only in our country but also in the world. In light of the significant public health concern brought about the COVID-19 pandemic, the government is seeking to promote Malaysia as an attractive investment location for manufacturers of pharmaceutical products. To this end, the government has proposed a new incentive for manufacturers of pharmaceutical products offering eligible company. Additionally, such company may also be considered for other grants, import duty, sales tax, exemption for machineries, equipment, and raw materials. Now, the company economy is somewhat collapsing due to COVID-19. Many things are delayed in the planning of a company. So, in my opinion, the proposal put forward by the government is very accurate in reviving the country's economy. Application for this incentive may be submitted to MIDA from 7 November 2020 until 31 December 2022. Given that the existing Buy Nexus status incentive offers a wide range of benefits such as import duty exemptions, double tax deduction on R&D expenses, industrial building allowance for the Buy Nexus company, and will also be extended until 2022. Any interested company in this sector should consider the scope and condition of the new incentive as well as the buyer nexus status incentive in a holistic manner in order to determine the most suitable incentive for the company. Extension of existing tax incentive. To improve competitiveness, transparency and attractiveness of the array of tax incentives available in Malaysia, the government is conducting a comprehensive study of tax incentive. While the study is being complete, the government has proposed to extend the period of existing tax incentives that are due to end in 2020 until 2022. The extended tax incentive include incentive for maintenance, repair, and overhaul activities in the aerospace industry, the building and repair of ships, bionexus status, and economic corridor development.
Extension of tax incentive for manufacture of industry life building system IBS component. Presently, manufacture products in IBS component, all products in IBS system may be eligible for the following incentive. Among the company eligible to receive the existing incentive is category 1 company producing at least 3 basic components of IBS or IBS system that use at least 3 basic IBS components. The company incentive is income tax exemption of 70% of statutory income for 5 years. All investment tax allowance of 60% on qualified capital expenditure incurred within 5 years, save off again 70%. Category 2 company producing at least 4 basic component of IBS system that use at least 4 basic IBS component. The incentive is income tax exemption of 100% of statutory income for 5 years, or investment tax allowance of 60% on qualified capital expenditure incurred within 5 years, save off again 100% of statutory income. In an effort to promote the usage of IBS in the construction sector, the government has proposed to yang pertama, melanjutkan tempoh permohonan untuk insentif cukai ABS untuk tempoh 5 tahun sehingga 31 Disember 2025, bukan 31 Disember 2020. Kedua, menyatukan kategori 1 dan kategori 1 dan 2 supaya semua syarikat yang layak yang menghasilkan sekurang-kurangnya 3 komponen asas IBS atau sistem IBS yang menggunakan sekurang-kurangnya 3 komponen asas IBS boleh menikmati ilang cukai pelaburan sebanyak 60% ke atas pembelanjaan modal yang layak yang dilakukan dalam tempoh 5 tahun. Ditolak 70% daripada pendapatan berkanun. Next, tax incentive for the export of private healthcare services. Pada masa ini, syarikat yang mengeksport perkhidmatan penjagaan kesihatan swasta layak mendapat pengecualian cukai pendapatan bersamaan 100% daripada nilai peningkatan ekspor perkhidmatan tersebut, yang boleh ditolak dengan 70% daripada pendapatan berkanun yang diperoleh daripada ekspor perkhidmatan penjagaan kesihatan tertakluk kepada syarat-syarat tertentu. Bagi mempromosikan industri pelancongan kesihatan Malaysia, kerajaan telah mencadangkan pengecualian cukai di atas dilanjutkan selama 2 tahun lagi dari tahun 2020 hingga tahun 2022. Tax deduction for the employment of senior citizen and ex-convict. Dari tahun 2019 hingga tahun 2020, majikan dibenarkan mengambil potongan cukai tambahan ke atas saraan yang dibayar kepada pekerja sepenuh masa yang merupakan warga emas, bekas banduan, parol, orang dalam seliaan atau bekas tanggungan dadah, tertakluk kepada syarat tertentu. Bagi menggalakkan lagi pengambilan pekerja tersebut, Kerajaan telah mencadangkan untuk melanjutkan potongan tambahan ini selama 5 tahun lagi sehingga tahun 2025.
Presently, each grant received by Green SRI Suku insure from the SC to finance the insurer's external review expenses, limited to RM300,000 are exempted from income tax. This is applicable to application for the grant received by the SC from 1 January 2018 to 31 December 2020. To promote the issuance of Green SRI Suku and bonds, the government has proposed to expand the scope of the existing income tax exemption on grant for Green SRI Suku to all SRI Suku and bonds which meet the ASEAN Green Social and Sustainability Bond standards approved by the SC. Next, the above income tax exemption will be given for a period of 5 years. Application for the income tax exemption above can be submitted to the SC from 1 January 2021 until 31 December 2025. To strengthen the development of Islam in Malaysia, the government has proposed for Pemodelan Nasional Berhad to introduce Endowment Management Service, which is Wakaf Service, to all ASNB unit trust holders. Individual taxpayer who endow their units into the ASNB Wakaf Fund will be eligible for an income tax deduction. That's all for me. Thank you.
First-time home buyers are now exempted from certain stamp duty charges. This exemption was confirmed in Budget 2021 by the Malaysian government on 6 November 2020. Full stamp duty exemption will be given to both instrument of transfer and loan agreement for the purchase of first home worth not more than 500,000 ringgit. However, there are few eligibility factors which you need to consider. This exemption will be for the sales and purchase agreement that is completed between 1 January 2021 to 31st December 2025. First-time home buyers must be Malaysian citizens. If the buyer owned a property or inherited a property or was given a property, then he or she is no longer eligible for the stamp duty charges. Thank you.